Random question. Do you have problems throwing away old shoes? It's a weird question, I know, because I want to see if you do. Because I do. I have a problem throwing away my old shoes. I love shoes. And any good woman, I collect a lot of shoes. And my wife was going through her closet the other day and she was cleaning it out, which prompted me to start to think about maybe I should think about cleaning out my closet too. And I look in there and I have this shelf full of shoes, and not only one of them is a new pair, they're all old pair. And I have a couple of pairs of shoes that are really old and pretty raggedy, worn out. They're not pretty anymore, but I'm not getting rid of them either. I'm hanging on to them because they're familiar, because they have memories all wrapped up in them, because they're just something that I enjoyed and they're familiar to me, and I don't want to get rid of them. Now we're in this season where we're talking about new, and in these devotionals, which are just designed to give you a little start of the day and push you forward and encourage you and hope that you would kind of dig deeper on your own. We're talking about new and how God wants to make you new. And when God uses the word new, He's saying He wants to rebuild something that was demolished or destroyed or broken, but He doesn't want to rebuild it exactly like it used to be. He wants to rebuild it into something better than the original version. And to do that, you have to choose, I have to choose to throw away the things of the past. This is the commandment to us in the New Testament from Paul when he tells us we're a new creation, the old is gone, the new has come. In the book of Colossians, he says we are to put on the new self. Throw away the old, which is being renewed in the knowledge of the image of its creator. So there's a point in our life where we have to say, that past me, I have to just kind of toss him out. That past me, that me before I met Jesus, is not the me I am now. So I have to let go of all those former things and let God begin this new thing in me. The visual picture of the word new is to rebuild something that's demolished. Imagine this situation. Imagine that your house was knocked over. A tornado, a fire, something happened and your house got reduced to rubble. And along comes your insurance man and he says, here's a check, we're ready to rebuild it and we can rebuild it better than it's ever been. But you look at the insurance guy and you say, you know what? I think I'll just leave it just like it is because it's too important. It has too many memories. This is what I'm familiar with. I think I'll just live here in the rubble when you have a chance to have something brand new. That's what we do when we don't submit to God's plan and God's process and God's purpose of rebuilding us into something new. We have to let go of the past, pick up our stuff, and move on into a new future that God is creating for us. So today, are there things in your life from your past that you're holding on to because they're familiar, because it's what you know, because it's comfortable? Are you holding on to those things and forfeiting something better that God wants to build for you? Put on, make the decision, the new self. It is a choice you have to make. God is not going to force this process on you. He wants you to choose it for yourself. So as you finish out your week, I want you to think about the things that you're holding on to that are keeping you from moving forward and set them down. And in the words of Paul, put on your new self. See you later.